What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Scotthollywood Outdoors. Enjoying an egg McMuffin this morning, and guess where I'm at? And guess who that guy is? That's George, Bass and Sail, and we're on his sailing yacht, Gemini. Decided to take a trip out here. It's been 6 hours, probably about maybe 5-6 hours. We're going to go from Quantico Marina here on the Potomac, Upper Potomac, and we're sailing down to his home port, which is in Dalghren Marina.
Machota Creek
Marina. Yeah, so this is gonna be the longest sailing trip I've ever been on, and you know, I gotta admit, I even took a half of a Dramamine just to be safe, because you know, I don't want to take any chances. I don't want to make the trip miserable. But I'm actually out here. I'm gonna film the whole thing, something new that I've never done before. But I'm gonna go ahead and let George talk a little bit about Gemini, how he got it real quick, and go from there.
So we brought Gemini up Friday. Well, I brought Gemini up to Quantico Friday, and we raced in Masters of the Potomac Regatta yesterday, and Gemini brought home gold.
That's right, first place, by the way.
So that's exciting. So Scott and I are gonna go ahead and bring her home today.
And how'd you get Gemini real quick?
So actually almost a year ago, right? Yeah, 1 year ago.
So it's been that long. So if you guys remember, we had the previous boat was Bottoms Up.
No, 2 years ago.
You guys never got a chance to see on my channel, but you know, hence the name Bass and Sail is his channel. Doesn't do a lot of filming, but
yeah.
but go ahead.
Yeah. So Halloween this year will be 2 years that we've owned this boat. We bought her as a bit of a fixer-upper. I rebuilt the engine in it 1.5 times.
Yep.
That was a constant struggle last year, so we didn't get to do a whole lot of racing. And then this spring, spent a lot of time getting the boat race ready. We've been doing all right with her so far.
Yeah, and if you follow him on Facebook and stuff, and all kinds of pictures, you know, him and the little George and Charlie and Kristen are out on it all the time, and it's really good to see them out there actually enjoying this boat that they bought. And I'm gonna miss him. I gotta admit, I'm gonna miss him. You know, one of my best friends here up in the Virginia area. So I'm hoping he comes down and actually comes and visits me down in South Carolina. We'll do some saltwater fishing. But yeah, so that's a little bit of it. We'll walk around a little later once we get off out of the marina here, and I'll do a little tour of the boat, and once we get, you know, underway. And hope you guys just like I said, something different from fishing. Hope you guys enjoy it. Stay tuned, and let's go. Let's cast away.
Yeah, time for a booze cruise.
There we go, booze cruise. All right, see you guys. Got the engine started. I must admit, you probably do sail a lot more than a lot of the people that probably own sailboats. So what do you think?
I don't know.
I mean, how often
I'm probably in the average to above average, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I like using the boat, so.
That's what you paid for. That's what you bought it for.
Exactly. Bought it to go sailing, so why don't I sail?
Amazing to see. Just, you guys, I'm just kind of showing you this, getting ready here, but it's amazing to see. It's like I have the slightest idea what he's doing, but obviously George does, and he's getting everything ready.
All I'm doing is uncoiling control line.
Yeah, I mean, it's just, but it's so, it's funny. It's to see that there's so much. It looks complicated, but I'm sure it really isn't. To keep track.
It's not that bad.
And then you gotta, you know, everything has a system to it. You know, all the lines are set up a certain way and everything, so it's really neat to watch. You know, us regular boaters, we just, you know, throw down the lines, fire up the motor, and off we go. But this is quite an operation here. The old saying, even though it's a Sunday morning, it's still happy hour. Happy hour, it's happy hour somewhere. Right now, it's happy hour on Gemini. Oh yeah, by the way, it is 9 o'clock in the morning, so we're gonna take tabs and see what time.
Boat responsibly.
Yeah, see what time the first beer gets cracked open. Probably be 9:15 once we clear the marina.
Well, what do you think? You want to go do some sailing?
So you're not, so the front one, you probably not even got to use, huh? Well, yeah, you have to use the front one too, right?
Oh yeah.
So that one just by some ropes you can unfurl it just like that.
Yeah, it'll just roll out.
Okay, and then this one that covers off, so there's a pulley that just raises this up.
Yep.
Yeah, so this is all going to be a learning experience for me to watch. So you guys are going to come along with me. So we're getting ready to get on out of here. So I got to hand some lines and we'll get on the way.
All right, hold it, lock it. All right, let it go. Lock it. Go ahead, drop it, pull it in. Perfect.
Leave it up here.
Yeah, I can. Yeah, if you want to just bring it back, coil it, whatever.
All right, guys. As you see, we've left Quantico Marina. We're still under power, and George is getting ready to unfurl the main sail. So we're motoring into the wind right now. So we got a downwind sail pretty much for the first, I'd probably say a couple hours at least. I'm just trying to stay out of his way the best I can. There she goes. Keep going up. What are we doing now? We still under, you taking the turn?
Yep, we're gonna turn downwind and go do some sailing.
All right. So when does the front sail get unfurled? Once you get situated, or?
Yeah, we'll do it in a second.
Okay. Wow, she turns on a dime when it's wind. Look at that. He's got an autopilot here. Basically trying to get him to where he's straight. Ah, okay. So that's what it does. So and just like that, folks, we are under sail. It's amazing how she just settles down and so those green and red lines, they're basically just that's what turns the sail left and right, right? Port and starboard?
Sort of.
I feel kind of bad. I'm just in here watching all this. I'm not helping, but just keep in mind he actually sailed by himself all the way back up here, or all the way up here on Friday against the wind basically, and had to do some tacking and back and forth. So that's one thing why he wanted this boat, because he can handle it. He can handle sailing it by himself, right, George?
What's that?
You can handle. That's why you got this boat, because you can handle sailing it by yourself if you had to,
Oh, yeah.
which you've done many times.
Yeah, I take her out frequently.
Yeah.
So,
And we're doing it. Hey, we're already, what are we doing here? We're doing...
Probably doing 5 knots, almost 4.5. We haven't put out the big sail yet.
That is unfurling head sail. $9.24. So this is it. This is what we do now for the next 2 hours or whatever, how long it takes us to get down there, right? All right, so just like that, here we are. So let's tell her a little bit about this boat. So this is a 27-foot
Catalina.
1985. 1985. She's non-spinnaker class, right?
Well, you're currently non-spinnaker until
until you get a spinnaker. So I'll give you a quick little rundown here. This is the area. It's called the cockpit. As you can see, it's basically just, you know, tiller steer. He does have a what he calls auto, which
best crew member I've got.
Yeah, so basically just like it's like an autopilot. You just lock it into whatever heading you want. What is it? It goes by heading or just?
It goes by compass heading.
Okay, so there you go. So right now we're heading, I don't know what heading we are, but we're heading south. There we go. What is it? 190 we're heading, true. And what are we doing knot-wise?
4 knots over ground.
4 knots. So yeah, go down here real quick. I'll do a little tour here maybe. Once it actually probably all pretty much cleaned up, but we'll come down here a little later and do a little tour of the cabin. Basically, it's got a V berth in the front. It's got, you know, 2 areas right here, 2 berths in the back. It's got a little kitchen here, another aft berth back there. All the creature comforts of home. And you guys spent many times out here overnight. Or you've done.
We did a week on the bay.
Yeah.
With our sailing group.
Oh man, that must have been awesome. Just kind of cruising. So yeah, so sit back and relax. I got the other camera going, and we're just gonna basically you know, film this whole trip. Time to have a beer. A little bit of excitement there.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right, guys, we're probably about 45 minutes in, an hour in?
Yeah, about 45 minutes.
And you can see, well, as you can't see, we've pretty much fallen out of sight of Quantico. We just passed Malo's Bay on the port side, and we're just kind of just chilling. We'll be coming up on a quiet, probably about another, I guess, hour maybe. Well, maybe not even an hour. A couple of power boats pass us on the port. Just sitting here, just enjoying the scenery and the weather. This is about as relaxing as it gets. What do you think, George? It's about as relaxing as it gets?
Yeah, I'm doing all right.
So, yeah. Hope you guys are enjoying. Let's explain that whole operation.
So what I did was I put a reef in the main. So a reef speed is basically lowered it. Yep, made it smaller. So, there you go. Now we're still doing 5.5 knots, but with a reef in the sail. We're not heeled as far, it's just more comfortable, easier to drive.
So this is what you do, like if you're like with the storm jib, the
basically it's a huge reef. It's like a tiny sail, right? Yep. Now the mainsail you can't do anything with, right?
Yes, you did. We reefed the main.
I mean the jib, yeah, we can roll it back a little.
quick update, we've rounded the corner. As you can see, the sea states have gotten significantly worse and the wind as well. So I'm kind of looking ahead, going on up. We did tack for, I think we did one tack, and we're fighting, basically fighting the wind. So the captain made the decision to go ahead and you know, unfurl the sails and go on the motor, which we were expecting to do that anyway for this leg. Looks like we're going to be on this leg here for about an hour, hour and a half. So George is there eating some lunch. Now there was some action that was going on when we were first doing the tack. I got it on the other camera. He had me actually doing some stuff, so I couldn't film. But when the time comes, you know, well, by the time you've seen this, you'll have already seen it. I don't know why I said that. I'll have to cut this out. But yeah, so anyway, that was a little bit of excitement there. Now we got a little bit of a, like I said, about an hour of some motoring here. Take a break, kind of fight this little leg, and we'll come up under the come around the corner. We'll be able to sail under the 301 bridge and you know, make our way in the port. So far it's been fun. I did have a little bit of a bout. I felt a little queasy there for a little bit, but it's kind of gone away, which is good. Yeah, so now we're just fighting this nice headwind and rough seas, but I'm having a good time. That's all that matters. Alright guys, we just rounded Matthias Point. As you can see, we're back under sail. Actually, that little motoring stint wasn't too bad. It took us about, what, an hour and a half? So now it should be sailing the rest of the way. Right ahead of us there, I don't know if you guys can see on the camera, but that's the 301 bridge. Still got that nice wind kicking out of the east. Hope you guys can actually hear me, by the way. But yeah, this has been fun. So far, fun. Now we can hear the music again. Kind of chill for another next probably 2 hours, I guess. And just a great time, guys. This is what George loves to do, right, buddy?
This is it.
This is it right here.
It should be sail and bass.
Well, you can always change it. It's not like anybody's watching your channel.
It's not like I'm putting anything on the channel.
All right, so we'll check in again when we get under the bridge. You're actually enjoying. He's got a smile on his face. He's actually enjoying this. Bridge. That's right. You know, it doesn't feel like you're moving, but we're cooking. We're moving.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Shouldn't happen quick at this speed.
Yeah. Oh, we're under the shadow.
This is pretty cool.
Yeah. Just want to get a couple like
Straight up.
yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, here we go. Going up under the bridge. That was pretty sweet. Good job there, George. Good job, buddy.
Heck yeah.
Now it's easy sailing the rest of the way, literally, right? Oh, there you go, guys. 301 bridge right behind us. Did a good job. All right, guys, we're on the home stretch now. Pulling into the creek. Dalghren, what is it called? What's the marina again?
Potomac Creek Marina.
Potomac Creek Marina. We're getting ready to head on in. I don't know about you, but I had a good time. I thought it was pretty good.
Always a good time in Gemini.
And always a good time on Gemini. You heard it from the captain right there. And now we're just kind of weaving our way through all these little crab pots. You guys know, living on the Potomac, you know about crab pots. A little bit more interesting with a sailboat, though. You gotta kind of plan ahead. We have arrived in Potomac Creek. A lot smoother here. There's a marina off in the distance, right?
Yep.
Which one? The one on the right or one on the left?
The one on the left, on the roof.
All right. All right, folks, Scotthollywood Outdoors back here again. We pulled into the port. We're here. George's up there, getting all the sails and everything covered up. Ready to get covered up and get everything, get ready to get on out of here. But man, what a great day. I had an awesome time. It was fun out here. A little windy and rough for that little bit of time there, but we got through that. But just an overall relaxing day out here on the water. And I just can't say enough. Thanks to George for inviting me out and coming out and having a good time, man. So we gotta get out the way. I don't want to get it in the way. That's where it feels like I've been in the way the whole time. But
you're on a race-winning vessel.
That's right, a race-winning vessel indeed. And I kind of walked around the marina here a little bit just to kind of look around. Got a couple center consoles here. There's an Everglades there. Just had another, I think it was a Pro Line that went out a little while ago. But mostly it's sailing vessels. Got a police vessel over there, a couple guys over there. But yeah, it's a good time. Man, I really enjoy myself. So if you guys like seeing videos like this, something a little different than fishing, which is going to be a lot more fishing stuff coming up in the future for sure. Like I said, more change of scenery. We're going to be, down in South Carolina. We're doing some bass fishing in some new areas, Savannah River, some pond fishing, all kinds of cool stuff coming up. And then we're going to be doing a lot of inshore fishing. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that. Make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Make sure you hit that little bell icon so that way you know of new videos coming out. And yeah, like I said, I hope you guys enjoy this video. George, you got to say anything else real quick? He's looking forward to the video coming out to see.
Yeah, it'll be fun. It'll be fun to watch. Maybe. I know I promised it last time, but maybe I'll make a video.
I tell you what, he's got plenty of good, good footage. Actually, that reminds me. So what I did was I actually took another. I had the other camera and set it up, basically on the stern here, and I filmed the whole cruise. So basically, it's about 5.5, 6 hours. So I'm gonna keep that as an archive. And let me know in the comment section below if you want me to somehow release that, on my channel, and I can just go ahead and, I might just give that footage to George and let him put that on his channel. I mean, if you want something to just basically just chill to for 6 hours and just watch life go by on a sailboat and watch some sailing, I think you'll like that video. So I'm gonna go ahead and save that and, go ahead and hit the, go down there and see Bass and Sails channel. I'll go ahead and leave a link to the description below to his channel if he decides to post it or not. If not, I'll go ahead and keep it and post it. Let me know if you guys like to see that down in the comment section below. But other than that, I think that's about it, guys. I'm gonna get out of here. We're kind of hungry. Want to get some food. And
time for another beer.
Time for another beer. And yeah, so this is Scotthollywood Outdoors and Bass and Sail. That's a wrap.